لا 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 ماش كاميرا. اشتري بلادية حقكم الساعة. افتح الباب با 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 با. عادوا ولا قيلي ملان ديمي ده حد عارف منها لي. ده نقطة ضعف. The world, what's up? What up? It's gonna be a short stream today, only because I didn't pay attention and I used up all my battery before I started streaming. So my power is gonna go out any second now. Hello Vinny Gamer, what's up? How's it going? Why is my V whatever thing responding to my voice? That's what I want to know. Can y'all hear me okay, or am I muted? Can you make a grotto, please? Sure thing. One second. Grotto fighting Genos. That's not meant to be. Hands in the extraordinary animal. Blah, blah, blah. Hang on, I'm gonna try to translate that one. Translate to English. Teach me how to draw and reanimate. Also make a video about it. No, I shall never do that. I don't like teaching. My teaching fee is $10,000 and I don't like it. And I'll probably do it with a lot of hate in my heart, and I won't do it correctly. So be careful. Careful what you ask for. Careful what you pay for. Oi! I like it when they're rude. It's so fun. It took you a long time to learn how to draw? Yeah, it took me my whole life. My entire life, and I still suck at it, so. Are you going to make a video explaining how to draw? No. Never. Joe, and Clippy. Hi there. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. How are you? I am the world. I am the three. I am the three worldwide cobweb. Sorry. Say it correctly next time. Are you able to hear me, by the way? I want to just check because I'm good. How about you? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I forgot to do something. Actually, hang on. This isn't a prompt or anything. I just genuinely forgot to pin the link. Pin the support link. If you'd excuse me, I'm going to fetch it. I forgot people actually come to watch this stream sometimes. I'm not used to that sort of treatment, so you see. Edit. Here we go. I'm gonna pin that real quick. You're lucky I didn't call you 1,000 cobweb. Yeah, we can hear you. I'm actually feeling 1% today. I hope you get to 100 like Mob Psycho or something like that. Should I rile you up for you to reach your full potential? Your full psychic potential or something like that? Is that what's happening? Hang on. Pin message. Okay, let me rile you up real quick. Your mentor is a scammer. I want to stay 1%. So you're the top 1%, huh? Do you pay any taxes? Is that what that is? Wow. Wow, I'm just asking, dog. I'm asking whether if you're the top 1%, do you pay taxes? That's all I'm asking. I'm not trying to audit you or question you. You can even refuse to answer. But it's a reasonable question to make. If you're the top 1%, we have to do some trickle-down economics. On the bottom 99%, by the way. I don't know what the top 1% is. It's basically the richest people of the world. Oh, actually, Bug Noir, welcome back. I just remembered what that is. So I'm just teaching you casually about politics, so that you can put your all into it. Why didn't you notice Bug Noir before? I thought it was some depressed person, and I wasn't really wanting to bring the stream down, like in vibes, so I ignored it. Turns out it was a depressed person, but I knew that person. Anyway, as I was saying, I wanted to make it extra obvious. Clearly, you got fooled at first. I just didn't remember the 1% thing, and I thought it was gonna stay an inside joke between you and me on your main account, but clearly you like to tease me. How many accounts do you have? Are you trying to mimic Nox? By the way, Nox actually donated, so if you want to mimic him all the way, there you go. Also, that profile picture, it looks like an anime girl to me. It wasn't Korean enough for me to make the deduction. I have no money? Alright. I'm just joking, dog. It's a cute picture, actually. I have a bias towards redheads. I heard nothing, it just lagged. As I said, I was joking and I liked the picture and I was biased towards redheads. Okay, 1 second, by the way. So you're like, so you like my second main character in my webtoons? Do you mean second in terms of like how many identities does she have? Yeah, like she looks cute. I think the drawing is cute too. She's a second main human, okay. I rented the hair in a car. Alright, I'm back. My dog just ran into a wall. Why'd you put that wall there? Who put that wall there? I did. Does she have a partner? Okay, so I have dishes sadly, so bye. Might return later. Bye, Bagdoa. Bye. By the way, my stream might go down unexpectedly, like in a few hours. So yeah, because my battery didn't charge and the power isn't coming back on today, or so I'm told. There was an announcement, oh, there's no power coming back on today or whatever. Somebody said that to me. yeah, the stream is gonna stay up, but I won't be able to end it because I would be on my phone with really limited data, and I can't really access the live studio when the power is out. Now that my doggy is okay, I'm gonna take my sketch hippie. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, my battery was below half when I started streaming. I forgot the AC on, I forgot the fridge on. And my battery didn't charge from solar, so... because those machines were on. My house runs on a battery, yeah. A lithium phosphate battery. Five kilowatts of power. It was really expensive. And I got... and the value of the local currency increased while I was paying the installments, so I paid 1,200 more than I should on it, so... because the government decided, nah, our currency is worth more, actually. And it happened overnight, and I couldn't stop it. Everything just went, all the prices went up by double. It's a solar, it's a solar panel unit. So, when I leave my fridge and AC on towards the end of the day, the battery isn't charging, it's actually like giving power to the AC and fridge, so... there wasn't enough electrical bandwidth, that's the word, to charge the battery. No, it was supposed to be turned off by 3 p.m., which is the peak hours for solar, but I was asleep and nobody turned it off. It doesn't need to stay running all the time. We don't have a lot of stuff in it. Not enough dead bodies. It's an inverter fridge, so it was made for very harsh environment. What do you mean? I never said that. I see what he's saying. So cool. Yeah, it was really expensive. I paid way more than I should on it. I got scammed by the government, as I said before. The total cost of it is $2,200, and I paid $3,400. I got scammed. It happens to all of us, if not most of us. Can I get a full body today? Sure. Yeah, sure. Send the ref. Send the ref. Somebody needs to break this fight. Give me one moment. It's loading. Which design? The new one or the old one? Want to see something I discovered today? Pretty funny. I can put a picture behind my drawing software, right? And then I can make my drawing software transparent and trace it. While I was trying to make my chat transparent, I figured out that people can do that on stream. That means you can never prove something is a trace or an AI on stream. There you go. Don't have to draw any chains. The rough sheet one? Okay. Hello, Kinoko. How's it going? You can see that I'm tracing right now. I wanted to try it out, actually. I've always had the idea that... Do you notice that I'm tracing? Like, there is no way to find that out without me telling you, right? The software doesn't go transparent in OBS, but it goes transparent within my desktop. I can't tell. I'm gonna send you a picture. Yeah. I'll be here if I can get you watch hours up. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. The bad part is the only way you can notice that I'm tracing is that I would never zoom in. The picture wouldn't zoom in with me until I'm done tracing. I think this is the only tell. So if you see an artist getting everything right for the first time, but they're not zooming in, they're most likely tracing on stream. Right, I'm done tracing. I need to get the base down. Hang on. There we go. Getting the base down. Now I turned off the trace. Back to referencing. Ah, I'm drawing the character now. Oops. I was referencing too hard. Hang on, I need to close up of the face. Is that a ribbon or a chain? Do I draw the tail, or is it, or do you want the booty up? I think it doesn't matter because the skirt is gonna hide everything. There's no lasso fill here, so I'm stuck using the lasso tool, lasso selection tool. One way to avoid drawing too many chains is that you just draw bigger chains, right? Instead of drawing really small chains like the ones in your reference, the way to get like better looking design overall and easier to draw chains is that you make it bigger. You make it really big. I honestly thought I was going to have chunkier chains. What happened? I'm too far into the artwork for revisions. Yeah, basically when I'm doing the sketches, right, I only allow references during the sketch phase. So it's better to keep it within the sketch phase for as long as possible until you get everything right, and then ask for a render. I usually warn my clients a couple of times before going into rendering. Like, is there anything else you would like to change before I move on to compositing? And they're like, no. And then they don't like compositing and they don't pay me. That's a story for another day. I don't know what your tail looks like from behind, actually. Does it like come out of the here? Yeah, I think so. In my sketch, the way the chains showed looked chunkier, but the more detailed version doesn't. But like the more detailed version doesn't portray it too well. Yeah, and they probably thought like more details means more chain links. She's taking up so much of the canvas. She's so fat. Have you gotten any updates from your artists yet? Not since the 24th? Have they delivered before? Like on time, or rather eventually? I don't know, my first time commissioning them? Oh man. Have you paid them yet? Says the delivery should be on the 26th at least. You can be patient, but you also have to remind them that that you exist, right? Sometimes they forget. Did I leak anything in my screenshot to you, actually? Hey yo, Clippy, commission me? Nah. Hey yo, don't fish for commissions here. That's not cool. But yeah, commission him or whatever. I don't know. If you trust him, I don't trust him. I never commissioned him before, so I can't vouch for him. But you know, you make your own decision. You're an adult. Strong, independent women. I should get a fee for allowing this type of self-advertisement here. I should get a referral fee. Nutshell Draws, if you want to see my artwork, sorry for promoting myself then. Who's Nutshell Draws? Is that your username? Now you can report with a fee. Drop $1 in the coffee link, and you can promote here. Copy, paste. The referral fee on this stream is $1. I bring people together, you see? Rubbing my hands. I bring people together. By the way, what's your name? Forget your name. Where is my chat? Forget what my chat is. Hang on, this is my chat. If I ever get commission through you here, I give you 40% of the first commission. I mean, cool, but I'm gonna give you an advice. I just looked at your Instagram, and there is some AI art here. Please don't display it on your portfolio. You will get reamed by people who are trying to get real art. So yeah, remove those anything that was traced, that was AI traced, remove it from your portfolio, and I will happily advertise for you. Anything that you draw by yourself is good. I can't ethically promote you if you use AI. It's not AI, it's obviously traced. The one with the Ghibli couple, that one is AI. Then right next to it is the background backyard of a person. That one is AI. It's traced over AI. It's kind of obvious there's some melting within it. Reopen. The one with the Ghibli couple and the backyard one. I don't know what else. I haven't checked everything. I'm not an artist, but I told the artist I used AI for PC building stuff. My PC usage, and I almost got hanged in her chat. No, look, it can use AI for ethical stuff. Like if you want to, like I fixed my PC once using AI. Right, I had a lot of viruses. I was getting hacked left and right, and I found the Trojan by going through AI and just giving them like making them like tech support. And it was I was in a hurry, right? So I wasn't gonna wait for a technician to come in. So there are a lot of good uses for it, but if you want to promote a portfolio that you want to be paid for, yeah, it's not that you can't do that. It's not that I'm like telling you don't do that. I'm just saying I'm not gonna promote it. Literally, my exam, dude, I drew it on my college laptop. I did use Club Studio Perspective Guide. Yeah, but why didn't you deny the couple, the Ghibli couple? You can see the index finger on the left hand of the dude is very melted. They can do whatever the fuck you want with AI. I'm just not gonna promote it. That's all it is. I got hanged in her chat is such a such a descriptive. Was a photo bash from Ghibli movies? How do you know it's a photo bash? Did you make the photo bash? Okay, also remove any tracing, right? If it's your portfolio, remove any tracing. That's not something that you get rewarded for in professionally, right? That's not something I would also advertise for. When I did the tracing for this sketch, I was displaying, like I was exposing something for people to understand, that people like go like pretend that streaming a drawing session is proof that something isn't AI or tracing. It can be. OBS allows you to view the windows as opaque, even though they can be transparent, right? So that was an example of me displaying how that works. However, I didn't do it professionally. It's free art, right? Free. Therefore, if you want to do it professionally, you have to like not include that in your portfolio at all. Hey yo, what's up, Mert? How's it going? Hey Mert, I set up a coffee link, donation link. Wanna see if that works? It's pinned in the chat and in the description. Yeah, she really was weird for that. I know AR art is like hated. It's hated because it's trained on so many people. But when you use AI for little things or overcomplicated things, like therapy or tech, don't use it for therapy. I implore you, do not use it for therapy. I think it's okay, yeah. Like, I have a lot of people that I trust with my tech support stuff, but they really leave me hanging sometimes. And I only like trust 2 people. And one of them like traveled to Saudi Arabia, and the other was like, he never like replies to me. And I can also ream AI into the ground when it comes to tech support. Like I could keep it like open 24/7 while I'm working on it. Yeah, I think it works. Splendid. Splendid. Especially like when with tech, there are a lot of scammers, right? So if you trust a new random person with tech, they're either incompetent or they're scammers, right? Or you can't afford them at all. I went for a tech support one day, and because my PC was going on the fritz, my laptop, and they deleted 3 years of hard work. They reformatted my PC, and I was like, hey, can you reformat this disk but not this disk? This disk has all my work in it, and it's 3 years of work. And they formatted both. And I told my many to them, but I can't donate 3 days later. That's fine. That's cool. I'm just saying, hey, it works. It works now. And I even brought like with me a bag of old, really old hard disks, right? Of storage, and I was like, maybe if they decide to delete everything, I can transfer all my files before then. But no, they deleted like 3 years of my work. There is a video on my channel which is like art restoration. I was restoring one of the animations, Mother's Day is coming. Yeah. I'm not in a hurry at all. I like streaming for the sake of it, but since he offered, I made it easier. So basically, I went to Gemini for tech support because I didn't want to delete anything. While did they try to recover it? Yeah, I went to the police and I would force them to try to recover it. They refused at first. They were like, "We're not gonna recover it. We're not." I was like, "At least try, motherfucker. I know you're incompetent, but at least try." What they restored was like some JPEGs, some documents. They didn't restore my project file. Yeah, they refused at first. I took them to the police. I basically gave them a court order to at least try to take back the to restore the files. Yeah. Long story short, you can go to anybody, right? For tech support. I would sue. They don't have any money. You can't pretend that I can get money out of suing them. I thought about burning their entire store down, but I don't want to be a criminal. Also, they had cameras. I would have been sneaky and burnt it still. Nah. Like, it's easy to like get bailed out in where are you from actually? If you actually deliberately do a crime in Yemen, you will either not get punished for it, or you will get punished to the extreme for it, like capital punishments. Also, they had cameras. You have to remember that. I'm from the US. I'm just 4'8". Ain't no one seeing me. You can just duck the cameras. Yeah, basically suing is not a legal solution, because basically suing does nothing except like applying trying to apply punishment that I don't have the heart for. Actually, I don't want to cause harm when I get harmed. That's just a net negative. Also, they don't have any money, so they can't compensate me for the 3 years of work that I've done. Like, they barely get paid for the tech support stuff. I did scare them a bit with the police report and forcing them to try. Then they actually did try to restore my fine. I'm 6'8". Are you growing taller every day? I thought you were 6'4". Marty, can't burn anything down. You're too tall. You're too tall. Being over 2 meters tall is hard. Actually, isn't it not hard because there's a lot less pressure in a large body, so there's not enough blood pressure for hardness? Correct me on that. You're the doctor. What? No. Don't larger bodies don't have enough blood pressure? I don't want to burn anything. The stream might be way behind for you. I feel like 4'8" is hard as a woman. I look like I'm a kid 24/7. Look, let me put it this way. Nobody can suspect you of anything. I'll leave it at that. How's life going, boss? Doing good. I got my first donation on YouTube yesterday when I set up the donation link, which means it's operational, which means I've succeeded at streaming. I'm a full-fledged streamer now. Wait, really? Yeah. I got $5 whole. I got to feed my dog, so I'll be back. Leave the stream open, please. He needs the sustenance for all the healing he has to do from running into the wall. Yeah, Mr. Free Cobweb. How much is $5 in your country, by the way? Is it a good sum? It used to be. It used to be up until like a year ago when they decided to raise everything by 100%. Everything is 100% more expensive. Now it is worth let's say $5. It is worth, hang on, need a calculator for that. 5 It is 7,765 reals, which would give me half a meal. A sandwich, maybe like a sandwich and a lime juice. That's it. But it's 1/10 of the cost to stream every single month, so it counts towards something. $5 is half a meal. It's a sandwich. I can buy a sandwich with that. And juice. And it is 1/10 of the cost of streaming. Everything went up by $100. Not $100. 100%. Like everything doubled in price. Hello, Diane Garcia. How's it going? In here, I can buy, I think, 6 to 5 sandwiches. Probably. Like the economy is in a shithole, and because the government decided to like raise the value of the Yemeni real to double its price, double its cost, and all the prices follow suit. Or rather, all the prices didn't change, right? So I'm getting half the value of what I used to get. $5 before the big collapse is let's see, was 2 sandwiches. 2 sandwiches. Yeah, and like maybe 2 juices. It was 14,000 reals. Before the big collapse. Gotta go, sorry. See you later, Mert. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate you here. I will leave the stream open. Thank you. Really appreciate it. Hello, Chick-fil-A boy. How's it going? How's it going? How's life in Yemen? Everything is double the price, just like I said. But everything else is good. They let me have solar power, which in other countries you have to like incorporate the solar power, your own solar power, into the power grid of the country. So I get to have my own solar power. I get to have my own water well. Right? I get to have my own land. I can own land. I own my Starlink. Like, I have literal ownership of the device. Aside from the internet subscription, so I get to own stuff, but everything is expensive. And the weather is nice. It is warm right now, but it's not killer warm. I can survive the warmth. Rent is low. It's relatively low as opposed to the USA or any other first world country. You usually don't get to own land. Not in other countries, you don't. You have to like pay taxes for maintaining the land. Like, I get to own that land. I'm the king of that land, you know what I mean? I literally own it. I'm the laird of that land. No taxes on land? No. No taxes on land in Yemen. Also, hello Shri, thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate you here. So do you have to pay land taxes right now? I have to pay rental right now. But if I had a land, and I do, like recently I discovered that I had land like a few weeks ago. It was issued to me when I was 13, but nobody told me. If I had land, I don't have to pay taxes on it. I don't have to pay maintenance or anything like that. Hey yo Nox, how's it going? Thank you so much for joining. How are ya? Appreciate ya. By the way, who's Shri? I've never seen Shri in chat before. We need to be acquainted with Shri. Watercolor time lapse. Shout out to Shri. She draws, or he draws. I don't know whichever the case. Why do I assume gender every time? Shri is an alien? Yeah. I'm so weird about that. I always assume gender. Good question. It's just my brain is wired. I see Shireen, I assume that's a feminine name, and I almost like made fun of it. I was like, Sri Lanka. You didn't assume my gender despite any. Whenever you first joined, I was like, hello, sir and or madam. I thought it was a meme. Then you say like, boy. Look, I was making an effort to not assume gender when we met, right? I was making an effort, but I was only making an effort because I know I'm weird about it. I know that I'm always assuming gender. So I was like, hey, sir and or madam. It also has a lot to do with my language. It always when you read a text, you always try to assume the gender of the person and or thing when you read a text in my language. So a phone would be male, a radio would be female, a lamp would be male. Let's see, what else? A spoon is female, right? So in my case, like when you read any text, it is gender to everything, to objects, to whatever. So your brain kind of like tries to figure out which gender it is whenever you're introduced to everything. I don't like it in Spanish, yeah. German is the same, yeah. I just removed the R from the Shri. She. She 3345. I don't see what's male about a bucket. Have you seen its very big veiny handle? I suppose a car would be male. A car is female. A car is always female. I used to find it insane that there's gender for objects in other languages. Yeah, it is. In English, there is no gender for objects, yeah. errands to run. I'm gonna show you guys my BRB screen. It's a very creative screen. It is not at all put together right now as we speak. I really worked hard on it. Thank you. So this is my BRB screen. Appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.